Welcome in, Leos. This is your reading for the full moon in Cancer, today, January 17th, 2022. Let's get you a tarot spread and then a gateway of light activation code that you can meditate with tonight underneath the energy of the full moon. Linked in the description box below are the links to my other social media channels. I would love to see you on all the other places and spaces that I am. You don't have to do them all. You don't have to do that. Some of the content is going to be similar. It is what it is. Also linked in the description box, by the way, BT Dub, is the link to get tickets for Saturday evening's social event, Sip and Speak with Spirit. BYOB from your home because it's on Zoom, and I will bring the spirits. I will be channeling your ancestors and getting spiritual guidance for you. Everyone who purchases a ticket will for sure receive a reading. All right, Leo. Interesting. It's all earth energy, baby. Not all, but it is. Okay. You are in a space where you are still building, you are still creating, you are still trying to decide where you're at. There is an end in sight. You have your loose outline, but again, we are building. Part of this building process is balance. Temperance and Two of Pentacles are both all about the balance, balancing the light and the dark. And so part of you working through the process of building, you need to remember to bring about the balance of the light and the dark. There is always darkness where there is light. And while this is very much earth energy, what I'm going to tell you is what's coming forward is the balancing of the light and the dark is actually within yourself. It is within your mindset. And it is okay to have both the light and the dark because it's about the balance that comes into play. And that is how you are uniquely you, is your balance between the light and the dark. Some of us have very dark humor. Some of us are very light and carefree, and then other parts of us are dark. And so it's about recognizing that there is a blending that happens. And in fact, there's even a blending that happens amongst people who help you. There is a reason why we attract people who are not always like us as friends, or even as lovers, as romantic partnerships. It's because when we blend our energy, we balance each other out, and these folks are balancing each other out. They each have a purpose here, and they are each fulfilling their purpose, and that brings about balance. Whenever it comes to anything earth related, balance is always key. The Page of Pentacles in the Pentacle suit is a woman who is standing on one foot. She's firmly rooted in the ground. So then we have the Two of Pentacles. She's blending the energy, allowing it to move, allowing it to flow. Temperance is blending the moon and the sun. He's allowing this energy to both breathe life and breathe change into him. Part of knowing where your space is and knowing what you bring to the world is changing your perspective. It's about releasing expectations on yourself and on others and allowing people to do what they are naturally good at doing. And sometimes that takes a huge amount of effort of releasing our expectations on ourselves and on others. Because once we release those expectations, we can firmly stand in our grounded energy. While you are fire, Leo, having the grounded ability to be able to lead and share with others is important. This is really saying like, hey, everybody has a duty. It's like everybody has a job on the farm, right? Okay, cool. Well, at the end of the day, as long as that farm produced its beef or its milk or its cheese, like whatever it is this farm is producing, as long as that came to fruition, then we're good. He's overseeing the farm. You're still building the farm. So once we get from here to here, understand that as you moved through this cycle of life, you are often going to come back to the creation. You will get here where you are confident, you are secure, and this is the ultimate goal. You have it in you. You've already achieved this. You just keep coming back to re-achieve it with different things you build. And you build them differently each time because you're blending new energies. This is about blending the alchemy energy. Balancing in the energy of the moon with the sun. Balancing in the energy of the giving and the receiving. That's how that works. You simply have to change your perspective. You don't keep going back to start over from scratch. No. You have firmly built what you're building and you're just adding on new layers. It's like you have the whole farm built. We're just adding a new barn. We got too many damn chickens. So we're going to add a new barn. This is not complete recreation. You already loosely have the pattern here. You're just weaving it all together. You got this. You got this. Let us get you a Gateway of Light activation card. All the cards for these that I've been pulling have been coming from the bottom of the deck each time. I don't know why. I don't know what the purpose there is. That's pretty. Higher heart activation. Dropping your shields, letting divine love in, your heart is healed. I am going to pull up the message for this card and I will read you how to connect with this energy. And then I will read you the message that comes with it. Feel free to take a screenshot of the card so you can focus on the card and do a little meditation tonight underneath the full moon. To connect with this card, place your hand on your heart and affirm, I am love. Love is my truth. Love is my inheritance. I allow love to be my experience. I am love. Your message. You have experienced much fear, separation, and heartache in your lifetime. This has encouraged you to close off and shield yourself from possible hurt. For a long time, you've been trying to open yourself back up, but have been concerned about being far too vulnerable. This card shows you have realized that love isn't something you have to work for or search for, but your divine inheritance. You have also recognized that this energy isn't something that comes through your relationships or external experiences, but is your natural state of being. The more you close off, the more you close off from your true self. The more you drop your shields, the more love is revealed. The more you express the love you are, the more it is reflected back to you. Love is your truth. I think we could all use that, to be honest with you. All right, Leo, enjoy the rest of your day. Meditate with your higher heart activation card later on this evening underneath the light of the full moon. And do not forget to continue to blend the light and the dark and let that energy alchemize itself. Have a good one. I will see you this week for the elemental readings and hopefully see you Saturday for Sip and Speak with Spirit.